So I think I finally figured out this is in fact a 5-star cab truck. Really was not as much fancy stuff as you might think, but it's kind of like the only upgrade back then, but notable by having the three line emblem on the hood, and a few of the things. I think they had like coverings on the doors, which mine are currently sitting over there. These covers here, which I need to get, and a dome light. And I do have the lens for that. Trying to get the right bulb. I ordered a bulb from one of the online old truck places, and it did not fit. In fact, it was not even close. So got to see about getting that. I'm not sure what else was on the 5-star cab. I know there's some chrome pieces around the windows on the exterior. Not too sure what else was on the inside, but live and learn. Well, I found a bulb that fit, but it's not working. So either I got the wrong bulb or the wiring's bad, but something for another day. So one of my first pieces of maintenance on this truck is going to be the radiator. And the seller told me that it just had water in it. I guess they had done a tune-up and everything. For whatever reason, they just put regular water in there. Maybe that was okay for Texas. I don't know. I don't know if in the warmer climes where it doesn't freeze, you don't need coolant in it. I always had coolant when I lived in Florida, but so I just drained out half the what was in there, and it looked pretty clean. I didn't see a whole bunch of bits of rust or anything like that. Not sure if you can see the drain plug under there. It was kind of stuck, so I had to get that going. So I've just in the process of filling it up here with concentrate coolant. I figure if I drained out half the water, fill it with concentrate, that'll give me about a 50-50 mix. I also got some of this super coolant. If you've ever seen this stuff, there's different kinds of brand names. Purple Ice is the one I've used. I couldn't find a Purple Ice, so got the Lucas Oil. There's some other versions, but it's supposed to make your engine run 15-20 degrees cooler. I don't know. I've used it in my old cars, and I think it's, if nothing else, I think it costs like $13. It's a little bit of insurance. One last thing, I may be wrong, so you tell me if you know better. Is this the original Radiator? That seems impossible to me that a 70-year-old Radiator could still be here. I mean, it's got some dings and wangs, but that just seems unlikely. So maybe it was replaced with an original style. I don't know. I did notice this. So obviously these did not have a reservoir tank back then. This actually has a hard line outflow tube that just goes down here, and I think just spits out through a hole down towards the bottom. So when it gets hot, it'll spit out there. That's interesting. I've never seen a hard line on one of those. And one of the things is, look at that, a fan shroud. Again, I don't know. Was that original in 1951, a fan shroud on this truck? Interesting. By the way, I don't know about you, I always buy the concentrate coolant. I think it's more popular now to buy it pre-mixed 50-50. To me, it's just not economical. So this was $10, and I think the 50 mix was $9. But of course, you're only getting half as much because you can fill this up and then fill this up with water and put it in. You've got twice as much liquid. I don't know what you guys do, but I'm a concentrate guy. Went ahead and got a second new tire for the rear left, just because I had 3 Nexons and 1 Firestone. Didn't know how old that Firestone was, and it was such a cheap tire that I decided to just go ahead and replace it. Ba-boom. Had the old tire put on the spare, since that spare was just gross. Unfortunately, it was too big to mount underneath the bed, which is unfortunate. You'd think it would be, you think back in 1951 they embraced the full-size spare, but whatever. So it's probably just gonna sit here in the garage.